Hey everyone, hope your day's going well. We are back with another reaction. We're checking out Michael Jackson, The Lady in My Life. This is the last song on Thriller, and I've heard most of the songs on Thriller. I mean, it's the biggest album of all time. I think I've heard most songs before I even could speak English, but I haven't heard this one. I think, yeah, I don't. This is one of the songs that wasn't released as a single, I believe, or perhaps even the only one on the album that wasn't released on a single. I'm not sure about that. Correct me if I'm wrong. This was written by Rod Temperton and produced by Quincy Jones. There's another one. I was looking at the track list and I saw there was a song on there with Paul McCartney. Have to check that one out. I knew they had a song together or multiple songs. I didn't know it was on Thriller. That man, that's amazing. All right, first up, The Lady in My Life.
There'll be no darkness tonight. Lady, your love will shine. Lighting the light. Just put your trust in my heart and meet me in paradise. Now is the time. Girl, you're every wonder in this world to me. A treasured time won't steal away. So listen to my heart, lay your body close to mine. Let me fill you with my dreams. I can make you feel alright. And baby, through the years, gonna love you more each day. So I promise you tonight that you will always be the lady in my life. Lay back in my tenderness. Let's make this a night we won't forget. Girl, I need your sweet caress. Oh, I reach out to give you one. In my life now. Let me feel you, baby. All over, all over, all over. Stay back with me. Let me touch you, girl. Stay back with me. All over, 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 baby. Ooh. Feel you in the sweetest you're my lady. You're my lady, baby.
Great song. Definitely another addition to the playlist I share with my wife, where love songs, till we're old and gray, we're here to stay and never go away. And the gray's already sitting in. We used to say that when we were 15, 16 years old. Damn, time goes fast, doesn't it? All right, we'll keep going, keep on trucking. Beautiful song. Love the production, the extra vocal tracks coming in, but the way Michael was able to use his voice, he had such a distinct and recognizable voice. Of course, the sound of it, but then the way he using it, the vibrato, and then, it could be sweet, but it could be full of passion. It could be even, aggressive at certain times, this little, the grit and stuff, and there's another song I discovered through reactions that I didn't know of him. This was given to me with Slash. It was like almost rock song, so fantastic. And this too, the way he's singing it, the phrasing, just the punctuation of certain things that he does with his voice, whether it's from the woos to the, just the he, whatever, it's been memed, it's been done, of course, but it's because he's so big. And it was just, it's just nothing like his voice. It's amazing. And of course, for me, there's a lot of nostalgia because I grew up in a household where there was a lot of Michael Jackson being played, and the Bad album was like the LP was on the wall. It's always the first thing I saw when I walked into the living room after I got up in the morning. Come downstairs and stuff. So yeah, it is, of course, nostalgia. You can't decouple it from my experience, from my own experience. It's not possible. I can't take that out of my brain. So there's always that aspect to it. He came to perform in our town as well, when I was a kid, and we kind of listened to it, my mom and me outside of the venue. We didn't get any tickets, it was sold out. There's some interesting stories there, about that performance and the show and stuff, maybe for another video. But I did hear him, from across the wall. And yeah, so there's a lot of emotional attachment there to the music. And but I had never heard this song. It was beautiful. Definitely glad I heard it. The love, the lady makes your life shine, and it's like a paradise when you make that true connection. You want that intimacy, like close to me, and let me fill you with my dreams. And it'll never get old. Even when we get old, it never, I'll never get tired of you, and I will always need your sweet caress, and two hearts in a beat of ecstasy. Great line too, written by Rod Temperton. Yeah, great song. We'll have to see what other songs of Thriller I haven't heard yet, but perhaps I could revisit some now that I'm a bit older and really listen to the lyrics. But some of them I have heard so many times. Perhaps live versions, of course. That's always an option. But there's other songs of him I haven't heard for sure. So hit me with some recommendations, and I'll check if I've heard him or not. And I hope to see you there. Have a great day. Goodbye.